Hello friends and students. Today we're going to discuss about the disk scheduling algorithm, that is the scan. As we have seen for previously FCFS and SCTF, here we're going to study the scan. Now in this algorithm, the disk arm starts at one end of the disk and move towards the other end of the disk, servicing requests until it gets to the other end of the disk where the head movement is reserved and reversed and servicing continues. Sometimes it is also called as elevator. Basically, what does it mean? It means that whatever the head start we have, the head is going to start, or the traversy is going to start from that particular head pointer or head start, and it will scan, or it will move, or it will accomplish the request in that one particular direction only. Now what are the directions? Now it can go in the increasing order. Suppose the head start is starting from 100. The head start is as 100, so it may move in one direction. So it may start in increasing order. Suppose we say that these cylinders or the tracks, they start from 0 to 200, suppose. So they are starting from 0 to 200, and the head start it as is at 100. Okay, so the scan or the head may move in one particular direction, that is the increasing direction. So it will start from 100, 101, 102 till 200. So whatever request we have between 100 to 200, that will be executed or accomplished or served first. And as the head will move, the end will reach the end of the platter or the end of the end point, it will reverse its direction. And in the reverse, whatever requests are there, it will be accomplished. So let's see how it works. Now again we'll go with the same example, that is 98, 183, 37. So the head start is 53. We know that the head start is 53, and we are it's decided that we'll go in decreasing order, not in the increasing order. So like here in this example, from 53 we are moving from 53 to the decreasing order towards 0. So from 53 to 0, we have 37 and 14 are requests. So after 53, we'll be accomplishing 37 requests. Then from 37 to 14 requests, and we'll reach up to 0. Okay, after it reaches 0, that is the end of the tracks, it will reverse its direction and it will start accomplishing whoever falls after 0 till 129. So it is like first of all 65 is encountered, then we have 67, then we have 98, 122, 124, 183, and that's the final. So I'll repeat it once again. What's that? Our head start is 53 and it is moving in the direction 30, in the decreasing direction. So between 53 and 0, ultimately it is going to reach 0. So it's not like it is moving towards 37 or it is moving towards 14. No, it is like it is moving towards 0. And from 53 to 0, whatever will come in the way, whatever request will come in the way, that between the range 53 and 0, that will be accomplished. And once it reaches the 0, it will reverse its direction. And after reversing its direction, whatever will come in way, whatever will lie after 0 to 199, it will accomplish that. So in that way we have 53, then 37, then 14. It reaches 0, and finally it reverses its direction. And after reversing, it finds that the first one is 65, 67, then 98, 122, 124, 183. So in this way we'll go, and similarly we'll carry out the calculation. That is, we were starting as 37, then we've gone for 14, then we've gone for 65. Here we are not calculating 0. We need to know that we are not calculating 0 over here. So 37, 14. So you can just go back and tell you. So from 53 I have 37, then 14, then 0. From 0 I am going to 65. So in the calculation I'll just go from 14 to 65. Then 67, then 98, then 122, 124, 153. So here you can see the various sequence: 53 minus 37, 37 minus 14. These all are added up to 208 divided by 8, and you get 26 units. So you can see initially we have got 80 units, then we have got 29.25 units something, and now we have got 26 units. So it's like we are improving. So this was the scan. Then we have another version, that is the C scan. It provides you a more uniform wait time than the scan. It can say the head moves from one end of the disk to the other, servicing the request as it goes. When it reaches the other end, however, it immediately returns to the beginning of the disk. Okay, it does not reverse its directions, but it immediately goes to the beginning of the disk without servicing any of the request on the return trip. Now this treats the cylinder as a circular list. Now this treats the cylinder as a circular list that wraps around from the last cylinder to the first cylinder. Means it is considering as a circular way. Means it cannot go reverse. It will consider it as a circular. So as we can say that there is no reverse path. It will go in circular manner. It will not reverse from any point. If it is started, it will go to the end point. That means if it is starting from some point, it will again go to the beginning point itself. So we can see this particular example. The same example we'll see now. Here you can see now. Here we are in the last example we have seen it in decreasing order. Now in this example we are seeing it in increasing order. So that if it goes from 53, that is the head start, to 65, then to 67, then to 98, then to 122, 124, 183. Now here this is the end, 199 is the end, and you can see in return it has to, if I go according to scan, in return it has to fulfill 37 and 14, but in C scan it is not happening. What it is being done, as soon as it reaches 199, it immediately goes to 0. As soon as it reaches to the end, it immediately goes to 0 and it calculates for 14. Then it fulfills the request of 14 and 37. This is what is happening. So we can go for the calculations. We started with 65. Okay, again let's see what is the sequence. We started from 53 to 65, 67, 98, 122, 124, 183. Then we have 14 and 37. So 65, 67, 98, 122, and so on from 14 and then 37. So here you can see again I'm not including 0. Again I'm not including the traversing from 199 to 0. Here I'm directly from 183 I'm taking the 40. I'm finding all the differences, and finally it's 322 divided by 8, which gives me 40. So the circular scan gives you a larger seek length, larger seek time than the original scan. So sorry, this should be C scan. Okay, so this is the C scan, and this is what we have found, 40.25 units. Okay, we have one more algorithm, that is the C look. Now C look is what? Before C look will come. So what exactly C look and look is? So we need to go back to the scan. Now what you can see over here, in the scan we are moving from 53 to 37 to 14, and we are going to 0. So that is what is scan. But in look, what will happen? From 14, the head, the request queue, the head in the request queue finds that after 14 there is nothing to be fulfilled, or after 14 there is no request to be fulfilled. So we need to, okay, let's have this in the next video. So thank you very much.